Hi everyone. So as we come to the year's closing, we are all looking forward to 2025. And for some of you who have said, what could 2025 have in store for us? I'm Sharon S Mondejar, welcoming you to Avenues. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, and we can all stay connected for great things coming ahead. We do have the influences of some major planets which will be impacting us in 2025. So we see the movement of Pluto, which moves into Aquarius from the month of November itself, and Pluto is here to stay for the next 20 years. So Pluto is a slow moving planet, but it's a very effective and a very powerful planet. So we've seen the effect of Pluto in the year 1776. So the year 1776 brought a lot of turmoil, it brought a lot of revolution, it brought about major industrialization and changes to the way the world functioned. So it brought about like a breaking point, okay, and things really took a major turn that saw its impact in the next 10 to 20 years from those years onwards, okay. So it's the major influence that now Pluto has as well on us in the year 2025. The first sector that sees the major changes is the technological sector, with a lot of advancements, with high speed products, okay, and new innovative ideas that would be coming out, and it would start impacting us for the years ahead, okay. So like I said, it's in the sign of Aquarius, okay. So for with the Aquarius influence, the signs which are related to Aquarius would be Aquarius, Leo, and it would definitely be Taurus. So those are the signs which would be profitable. Those signs would see the major impacts, and their financial stability is increasing towards the start of the year. Now the second half of the year, we start seeing Saturn that moves into Pisces. So Saturn as a planet is a disciplinary planet, what you know as Shani. So it is like the fruit of what you sow. So that's the kind of action that Saturn brings in, okay, when you have the influence of Saturn. So Saturn says what you sow is what you reap. So if you do good, the good comes back. If you do wrong, you do bad, it comes back to you as well. So it's a planet that calls for you to watch your actions, to do things with a good positive mindset. Now secondly, like I said, it has the influence on the Pisces, which is the water sign. So it's good and productive for all the water signs as well. So when you're a water sign, okay, it has an influence on the social well-being, be it of a country, be it of a person. So it has more of the humanity touch when it comes to the social development, okay. So when I say social development, it will have a lot of impact on us from the human perspective, from the psychological perspective. So just as the world is moving in a very fast paced, it's like a race. A man as a human needs to now start stepping back. You need to start taking out time for yourself. It's important from this year onwards that you start connecting with the human perspective of you, with the human side of you, okay. So things like prayer, meditation, spirituality, those are the things which would be playing a major impact this year. And it would definitely be important for people in those fields, for you to start spreading the goodness, for you to highlight for people how important it is to be spiritually connected as well. It's important this year to practice grounding, to practice meditation, okay. Take a time for yourselves definitely throughout the year, at least for half an hour, because in this space you will start feeling a lot of turmoil internally. You will feel the emotional imbalance, you will feel overstressed, overworked, okay. You could be achieving those goals, you may have got those hikes, you may have got those promotions, you see your bank balance is rising, but internally, from a mental health perspective, you will feel very disturbed, very imbalanced, and that's what it's calling for, the connection within, okay. So spiritual growth, peace, happiness, the harmonious part of the human being, that would look for as a calling as well. Remember, it is in water. Your human body is, the water percentage is 78%, and that's needing a lot of balancing as of now as well. So people in those fields, the physiological field, the psychological field, healing fields and modalities as well, it's very good, a very productive time for you. The next important field that we will see is obviously of the political field. We do see a lot of political major changes happening. There could be rise of certain political parties. There could be rifts among a lot of political parties. There could be some turmoils within countries as well, and that's the prediction for this year. But it's nothing too disturbing, right? There's nothing that to be upset or worried about, because these things do happen. You will have political parties rising and falling, but yes, they do bring about a lot of evolution. At the same time, since the evolution comes about, you will have people wanting independence, like a revolution. And if you remember in 1776, the revolution which happened, So people start looking at it from a political standpoint, that what is their gain in it. So people will start, putting their opinions forward. Political parties may rise, but obviously, like I said, the human temperament will play up as well, looking at the human goals, looking at what benefits the public, the masses, wide and large. That's the focus from the political standpoint. We could even see these disturbances happening from the Earth's perspective, a little bit of imbalances. We do expect to see a lot more floods, rains, a little bit, weather conditions that could go haywire. And there would be maybe towards the second half of the year, coming in towards the closing of the year, we expect to see, yes, major movements. Again, nothing to get worried about. The earth is even going through a lot of stress, a lot of turmoil, a lot of changes happening. So yes, sometimes the earth rifts a bit, right? So you could have, slight earthquakes, you could have like flooding happening, and those are the kind of symptoms that we obviously expect to see in 2025. But nothing for you to be worried about, okay? Everyone needs to take all this stress, and they need to have that balance somewhere. It's a very good productive year for all the water signs. It's even a very good productive year for the air signs as well. So your air signs, that's Leo, that could be Aquarius, and for Taurus. Your water signs is Pisces, Cancerians, and the Pisces sign itself. So for the year 2025, it's a very good year. These are your three main areas of focus that we will see productivity and growth. I will be following up with the predictions for each and every sign. Keep looking out for that. Thank you so much for being a part of Avenues. And if you're still not a part of my family, do not forget to join the family, subscribe, hit on the bell button, and we all stay connected. Take care. See you.